All right, BookTube fans, I'm back here with a video talking about my TBR for the month of September. September's already underway, and so am I with my reading. I'm gonna blitz through these next. So first up is the book I'm currently reading right now as of the time of shooting this video, and that is My Heart is a Chainsaw by Stephen Graham Jones. As a person who grew up loving thrillers and horror movies, this one was just way too appealing for me not to pick up. This book came hot off the presses. I took it right out of the box and I jumped right into it, looking forward to wrapping this one up rather quickly. So far, it's been a quick, good read. Next up are a few books that I'm going to go through pretty quick because they're books that I've already talked about on this channel as well. One is Ace of Spades, is a book that I've talked about. It's kind of, again, that young adult school type of a setting. Really excited about that one. Definitely want to jump into this one. I put this one on hold, but I'm excited to get back into it. And then another one is The President's Daughter by Bill Clinton and James Patterson. Now, I read their first collaboration, The President is Missing, and that was a really good one. A lot of information, a lot of inside information that only the person who is the President of the United States would probably have in some cases, but it was a good read. So definitely looking forward to reading these two in the month of September. Next up is a book by an author that I've had a lot of success with of late, and it's got a little bit of a historic type of setting, if you consider 1983 historic, but it's got 4 siblings and a moment, a time period, a summer that'll change their lives forever, and that is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I've had great success this year with Taylor Jenkins Reid discovering her. I loved The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I really like Daisy Jones and the Six. So Malibu Rising, hey, why not? Taylor Jenkins Reid could be my newest auto buy. Next up is an intriguing book that I've just been thinking about a lot, and I saw an interview with the author, May Cobb, and that is The Hunting Wives. And I like this inside cover little blurb here because it kind of really, I think, without having read it, sums up this book quite well. The Hunting Wives share more than target practice, martinis, and bad behavior in this novel of obsession, seduction, and murder. Boom! That's about all you need right there. Definitely looking forward to reading The Hunting Wives. Next up is one book that I've talked about for sure before on this channel, and another book that I maybe have kind of hinted at a little bit, and that is I Am Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter by Erica L. Sanchez. And this one is about losing a sibling and finding a way to come of age in that kind of tough situation to go through. And then there's The Half God of Rainfall. This is a book I'm supposed to be buddy reading, and I need to get on my game right here. Not a very long book, as you can tell, but for some reason I keep stalling on this one, and then again I was in a big reading slump anyway. But these are two books I'm definitely excited to be looking at in the month of September. Next up is The Ghosts of Harvard by Francesca Sciarratella, and this is about a Harvard freshman who becomes obsessed with her schizophrenic brother's suicide, and then she starts hearing voices. So it takes us back to the college campus, and I love a college campus and boarding school setting because you get the closed circle kind of thing going, and that's always a nice trope for me. Speaking of being back on campus, The Ivies by Alexa Donne, a prominent booktuber, and this is definitely one I'm looking forward to here. Very eye-catching cover art, and definitely one that sounds like a good read for me. I think you should check this one out too if you're interested in those kind of books set on a school campus with, you know, some competitiveness in terms of trying to get to another school campus, a college campus. There's a lot going on in this story that should be very fun to read. Next up is They'll Never Catch Us by Jessica Goodman, and this has got some elements that I really like. You got the sister thing going on, you've got a crime going on of a kind, and you've got a sports angle in this story as well. So lots going on in this story. I was definitely excited when I saw this one pop up. Amazon, of course, knows what I like based on what I search for and what I buy, so they did a good job of delivering this one to me, and I'm looking forward to checking it out. Okay, so that'll do it for what I'm thinking about reading for the month of September. And of course, as you know by now, things are always bound to change. There's going to be something else that's going to pop up that I'm going to jump into and want to move to the front of the line and push others to the back of the line. So we'll see what happens, but I'm definitely excited to be out of my reading slump, knock on wood, and hopefully reading some really good books in the month of September.